Waje the President's Cup and a Toyota Cup yi. Waje aka ho. Me bisa o say why the right man for the job. E ma wo je so. Papa no kire die ntia na na penkamo e de adwuma na e ma na na.
That's one trophy in 40 days. Yana Simon
Waje FA Cup.
And trophy na waje no.
Waje President's Cup.
Enkao.
Wakwaje Toyota Cup.
Enkao.
Are den gawo. Nina uru akotoko omu ye fro say 87.9 room na
trophy cabinet no.
Trophy cabinet no ma. Esimu e kan.
Nye de esimu ni nyina na ye be jeje so Japan. Wa ya de pa ye be kan but say o yesa na o mana quiet say enough simple sir. He done well but and yet 3 trophies in 40 days as I'm got GFA Cup no Kotoko say or we wait my friend Kotoko the cup is so yakra akoma fm ye be frɛ 2 teams Asante region no mabobo cup ha
do be just what
there be coach no say wo ko just cup na coach team nim panyi fo nyam je unya trophy bia but what the cobra oba na ye ntwas
ma men ko South Africa emra Akoma FM any media general na ye represented e South Africa ho na the Don Steve Opanyi. Good evening, Bibi Aboko.
Osapani, good evening. Bibi Aboko.
Congrats and so na camp. It's saying after the game, boys and it's saying.
I was here, Niger, boys now. Ubi any idea, say, I dare free Ghana about more promises of Bayer. And they are meant for any supporters. Me, I fulfill my promise. You see, from the side of the players, and taking the car team, I need to will be any aji. I say.
Okay, and after the game, then grandson some and some Debbie and penning for I can't say boys no.
I was here, I'm penning for that boys, and I say. Share the journey Baha and in the short period and also more prepare ever. I wonder once they said Omunina it me stay focused, stay united. I made and you maybe an challenges kakra now omutimi fight here throughout the 90 minutes. Now omutimi a whole game to penalties dramatic but yet omu etimi edgy and team 24 abo mabaso na minim say any other thing later I better communicated to the players and then taking the card, but on the field and as a dressing room there and before that boys and as a pass an international tournament of such nature no Metimiaba are not only representing Kotoko Nemum Ghana no Metimi Ajisa competition I know share trophy now and Ra was a Gusiamino Kasani to just say Tima and then the boy Kaiser Chiefs no or shot new jerseys for the season. Make say first half on Beshe blue and black, second half on Beshe grey. Na trophy on this season almost last year and trophy win on the season. And no last year they are not balloon is but this year the Mabokana trophy into before game no na yes on keep trophy. Na born na I say oh fun say kwada game we anya sanet here because all the airports Oklahoma will be Ashanti will beat you more Kasia Waha the tetra terms say free Asqua Pim Bear Pokuare ho was young baby or big rush up be Biano Ubiase or Baba Ashanti Nick Kaiser Chief and I has your against against Waha. Orlando Pirates for against now and that game before game Kaiser Chiefs for a year special offer for supporters so what bit to me about terminal I had no over car park I'll be parking a outside any stadium Hokran Abuzina Utiaka Nawaja car in the name special offer for more Bantam no say Obantem are free for the hours I'll be spending into a can call not just say or move to P in now her stadium no so almost yes some renovation works our haunting baby no open even the pitch no crown according to omo next week and akombe be no masa aye juma kakra ho, but because of this game nti na say aye ntem
so yamra game no so say yen de ye hwe wo TV so now wo stadium ho hwe Asante Kotoko the way Zito approach game no, how did it go? Mona mote stadium ho a mo hwe bi Kotoko efili wo game no.
Start of the game no na plan ni nyina ne say almost steady opposition na kakra na ni nyina begina they na oye key to Kotoko game na no na coach hwe Kwame Poku, but unfortunately onya knock because of ni area ability ne send otimi hold ya play no, but onya knock emma umze Kaiser for no ball majority of the game but ni nyina no na akoye final na coach hwe say omo pese omo team no person hold on to possession but na coach so hwe say obenya counter break no our game no team akoshanti starting in terms of possession no omo dominating but starting one thing and them one say starting early on na but later about 20 minutes in now one and why dem party na I difficult for boys no at some point but coach Sanya na open on in the first half now I think so nyaomo to hold them and then second half obebe more strongly if so team nya go ni dia or prevent omo so mo ancient to share the defensive shape na Kotoko laterals ni very solid na center pen also in terms of defense Samba any also so no we are very active in the game. The strategy was Kotoko and Timi and Shadia also more prevent opposition so ultimately no take game no to penalty shootout.
Oh, young share now can weather asem o stadium obi one boys na akasa weather no enya effect bi e wo mo performance no so e kan obi ena ma ese na omo gina chiri na na
abusiana weather na kan ho na coaching so plan no say most of the boys no ebi mo kra for playing that ebi first time into o share atmosphere ni bibiana na also occur for the safest option, that is not to expose team not too much but cautious with the approach in the emphasis was solid defensive play and midfield and wings and say umbetimi airim because Kaiser a team omo attacking from wings no and whether na hard dream because omo moti bench e kakra also obi dressing room coffee send obi keep it warm ho inti na no dem pa initially we felt say e be normal but game no cost na no e dey pa.
Mama Misa in the course of the game ye hu kwampoku a one more game no anwie na anwi e wo fi pa omo mienu ye hu so omo work ya omo situation no etesen
abusia kwampoku de nyanko hono the nanko hono na first half no mo born kese pa but no say incident this year na also free but o catch the medical team is no or person carry on to the first half and sana ombe change bia no watching because we had him na experience name bia na say mature name bia ni ho into sacrifices so bet stay on in the game anymore and sana second half coach 80 changes into oceana or call dressing room na easy na you could see so real pain and nine watching I think a cracker I choose so similar thing by we your honey no na medical team na more treatment on bit me at their more sa particular time no inti so far there almost me na teswa ever fan say we do Ghana other assessment on be no and be me who the extent of injury no sanity.
So na game ni too physical and our boys na or more fitness no level no form.
I was on your fitness level na body physical as an American says so far it's a friendly match on the field today. Easy especially our captain normal bar very aggressive into so now we need what they or now say Ghana by your stature and also you know mine as a bulky or kitisa and Tiana Abu Bulimo. Only Samba and then Ansu and a team no omoko toe to toe. And the game na a bit physical, so mo lose possession na Kaizer Chiefs for na very physical.
Body a colleague and PM or South Africa or near Asante Kotoko camp in Yedin Komo Free. Still, Yasha, TV show. Ya better computer analyze ye who pass samba penalty na goalkeeper no. And then I was man bancheno. Opie free line no so pa. Muhu ne sa. Obi etu anamobi apart from Kamara no ne Iceland referee ni gina so no.
Obi aro wo hobi akan coaches no echo fourth official no ko echo ye complaints but referee na in the game na it seems no no so one na adwene kakra the over catch ni bia he seem not interested in the na obi akan nti se na ehu no TV so no ye nyina ye hu nti o hwe Mohamed Kamara ono ne first person na call coaches no so touchline omu nyina call but na referee decision is that the omaji no omaji inti sa pepe na kwe ye nso ehu but na officials na nyo omaji say on be stand the decision
some the goalkeeper Kamara after 4 saves out of 6 kicks no boy no special bibi akoso amano stadium ho nyina nso na manfo Barnabas obi beto no ho ala
Oziausha and Wajini didn't pa. Wajini didn't pa.
Wow.
Wajini because and now share man Bahwa. Ne supporters now be a man of fans like Kamara Yadi. And we cry Christopher Jamania de Nafa more also copper gloves and then you maybe at their man. Not any easy, but on one case ahead of the game, no can say. No penalties there, or it's a bad penalties you're betting. But I was the interesting thing is, I know a final training session, the coach and friends Abdul Karim Zito, and a penalty training or one fan.
Wow.
And that your busan on say videos there, but also, or no, and yes, ni refi nemum na award den on tino pentamapon training no, and now into now one fan count. Then pre-match meeting also administrative manager a friend say Richard Akuto and omo team no pre-match no catch you almost say match na ye be born ye be sure mo ntie group penalties ntie high who crime practice penalties and a Kaiser for the pusa say we are sure say born new penalties and also we drew ntie ye practice penalties ntie no coach anye penalty kicks no e training send o ye na da no. But I say I want them no pentama ko sheka ni.
Edu ho no waka den na afa ho. Anya no osuro.
Oh, Dabi abusia na me bench no. Onu kwani nipa no wo confidence say players ne boss ni nyina so munya abotre we win. Mo bia worry class. So he was very relaxed and very calm there. I had their penalties no. Ye be winning.
Munya Ghanaian community no ana munya against we mo beta amochi e wo game no.
Abusi omo ba papa na hana se no mind say they say incident see my cheche stance ni no. Ghanaian community no mo baby a penalty ni ye born no. It is full support pa no mo de ba ya. Omo de ma team no. Me kwa na me wan ni pe ba wa mo Ghanaians no na it was your number I was 3 pa on be support it. Asante Kotoko say everything a winning na obiara nso ani age say etimi afasa special trophy no.
Say I want a yado na nti say mo travel back home arrangement no say
Osia me aduma roughly by 11 a.m. our hano ye be depart Durban na ye de achemu ewo Johannesburg ansa na ya connected to Accra nti ebia Nyame adoma ochine nyumre around bia 6 p.m. 7 p.m. there na yetimi abedru Ghana.
Anye emsa wona ya wura ma minya o bobo is ni na abaso empanimfo nyina abaso say mo supporters at home ebo mo abaso yie pa na ye hwe mo anim
obi abeti that's so
nti mi remu ewo South Africa mene Stivo ɛna ekodi nkɔmɔ no na Asante Kotoko awie Pepe
yeah tuga
ye di nkɔmɔ ɛna kɔ yi
sure enti sɛ me kan no enye trophy bebrebe asem bia da bi Asante Kotoko abo modern agye the FA Cup sa pre-season sɛ bia ya agye wa cup ne sa ne man de eno yemfa access team but overall you want to watch the heartful game now what give you playing body and technical team some praise no I share the Toyota Cup no I share game where was open you can see Roma a lot of difficult situations for Asante Kotoko in this game. A lot of difficult situations for Kotoko. The fact that okay message be Kotoko winning ball now will be the message by they were only winning the ball to give it back to Kaiser, especially in the first 20 minutes. There are things that you want to learn from this game, and on Monday I'll walk you through everything. Asante Kotoko ehia physical conditioning. Tinie. The level of physical gamer Kaiser Chiefs born first 20 minutes so I'm to asan kakoko players be 5 na ntimi mo game ni football yanka so be watching o so chen wundi na ho de che e conditioning clearly on the team no make catch yourself matches no mabobo no a disturb the pre-season plan me no nyina ni senka first 2-3 weeks no ke physical conditioning ubetimi de o makwa Bri Mountains no mo football time no mo frabo no mo yesei opekra o de o makwa beach no makwa beach work by 1 week ye mobo okay maybe me sure so for kwame de obekai bra but mensa ebe free Kotoko no no the last season you be free Kotoko no or the physical instructors be for South Africa ebai emon be training Kotoko before the start of the season you know na Kotoko eshe goes the last 5 minutes of the game we least mistake Kotoko be she go okọ kin fight san was ande o mobile na kin face akwade the next ne say ye bo game ya o mapon no na nkofo no sa de o mu akọ park no ho no masa stretch bi che say sa kin fight our team no betimi no abo 140 minutes of football o mo mre
no stop
so and now they come who say Kotoko physically or condition it needs to improve.
Okay.
Sa tackles na enka eyama kwa mpuku pra. The abranchen de call Emmanuel Ntwiso any other players the tackles na come clearly. Minim say what dan count say oba on. I want the one on sub table mukakra. What they are pain is different.
Yes.
Sawo ma. Now sa body mu nine ko body mu. Ya na pain is different. But so mo condition ranche no mo conditioning. Eti papa ye Kotoko physical instructor. Say trip you an go bi. But me expect say omo ebe mam ranche conditioning. I'm hearing say omo ko keep course. Omo ko keeper. Omo pa first 1 week no. Enya gym work any beach work sa pejana na dia na yire na dia no mu abusapanyi na emranche no enho enya den bon enya skills no nko a enya tactics nko a ahoden is very important and adia ba kwa mu is Kotoko team na abusapanyi players individually ahoden no na enhye da any that is one thing that I noted ewo ene game na crop ya boy no now unim say adia ba ko so a yesan ehun ya abusapanyi this one I would term it as something positive how resilient the Kotoko defense now what the defenders
okay
it would him say abusapanyi no kwasem ne say bona ye hwe Kaiser Chiefs ebo Kotoko pa ba Kaiser Chiefs and create scoring moments bibribi
yes
we are Kotoko supporter na we game ni bia and you ma you see what TV a such chances in Bibrama because now defenders ne eputu in check, especially Samba Ndongani Unel Gilbani Congo soldier.
Yeah.
My left back Patrick Esiedu. Omumienu a check the South Africans Kaiser Chiefs team ni Pama. Abzapena Kaiser Chiefs and Chim for Kotoko so and create chances. They enjoyed possession, but in terms of chances creation. In terms of shots on target, in terms of even shots off target, in terms of big chances, it's one thing we saw in this game is that Kotoko defense they can always marshal up to protect okay. Yes, Henry Ansu for me. Henry, I know you may be listening, but you were the weakest link in the team today.
Okay.
not in terms of ahoɔden deɛ na hanua nso ɛbɔ ahoɔden bi paa ma mu sɛ sɛbe yɛn nso yɛ mmarima yɛ hoɔden, but in terms of the tactical awareness and one of such situations in a kofa penalty na ɛba ebusa panyin enti he ought to work on the awareness.
Okay.
Oh, sometimes me say that ball he could have allowed the player because na enko bebia. But once we advertise you go to Jonah Peja abeka kakra refugee penalty on CCU. So that is also one thing that we saw in the game. Lord Hilary Adabo. Samates for a normal friend, the Lord of the midfield. I am beginning to appreciate why Samates at to Abrante did the Lord of the midfield no. And na Kotoko midfield no. Mami Samo Karim Zito abazo. Se Karim Zito ebo a single pivot of the penny can overcharge the game nimpa.
Okay.
But he went in for a double and set Kojo. Reason is a omumi no betimi ama that shield now open o betima protect your back line no. And pressure na Kotoko so nyina no. Na sa branche bi no esoki e wo medal abuza penny.
Medal wo Zito so. Na me tie ne comment after the game about results no so you're very satisfied with the results.
Winning the end of the day, I'm satisfied with the way my process, but tactically also I'm also satisfied because I know for sure you have been through the process before me, and with the new players definitely I will not get what I wanted, but at least I assigned them certain responsibilities and I was looking at it for them to do it, and I know at the end of the day we might win by one or it goes to draw. That was my thinking because when you watch we didn't attack too much, but defensively we were ready for you because seriously I don't have to go to match you because you are ahead in terms of preparation, in terms of team cohesion, and so you are ahead of me. So definitely I have to use my sense of judgment to go according to the players I'm having. Because that's what I did today.
Enti Karim Zito Asante Kotoko head coach and Ochim kwanya ofa so any dentia okono that way na ositi deep no chechim say pre-season afi no ma start any atie eno so said Zito ekasafa.
As I told you, because of the consistency we don't have it. You understand me? You look at the boys play, even they were even tired in some points, so I have to be changing. Why? Because we've not started running as usual as the pre-season demands, but we started doing, you know, back in Ghana, we just won the FA, we just won the present cup. So before coming down here, so even before coming, look at the tedious work. 3 days we didn't play, we didn't train. So I know definitely we'll get tired. So why not sit back and then play? You see, this is what makes you a good coach. You have to read the opponent and then try to come up with a strategy that will suit your team. So that's exactly what I did.
Yes, nti Karim Zito na echirim no nti was we na man ye good coach na so sitting back is answer the boys no 3 days or one training na also we South Africans na omo bobo to say Europeans, but his team was lucky.
Seriously, I have to be honest with myself. The way South Africans play, they play like Europeans, and I know it's not like the other side of the countries. They play like Europeans. They don't chase you, but they will let you chase them, and I know it because I had all my I had all my studies of 11 times I've been to Europe to learn. I'm a developer. Professionally, I'm a developer. I like working with young ones. So seriously, you didn't play badly, but maybe the luck is on our side. Because at the end of the day, you ask yourself, an element of luck was against you, and we were lucky to win. But at the end of the day, everybody would like to be lucky. So I'm very lucky. I'm very happy that tactically we went according to our plan, and it works for us.
Yes, we Asante Kotoko head coach after the game was what a show. Pepe Suarez, one top, and Abusapani the defender, fantastic job. Hi to Chairman Afolabi and the family. Abushwe and Edwe Abba and Esapo. Salute Kese Enko Emma. Pepe, what Zito?
Yes.
Status or boy, quite fast.
You see, he's excited. You can't take anything away from him. He's excited. You see, you know, cause say Cup winner Kotoko boy. They were not the favorites.
Yes.
And game Nankaso boy, no. I am happy for Kotoko, not because they won, but because they've had a certain experience. You can't put value on it. Untimi and quantify.
Wasn't the boys no kwa na unso o mabre because about 3 days be o mo antrini.
Enti untimi quantify the joy I wo mu and the fact that the experience that was omonya no. It is a typical everything that happened in this game can happen in a typical African away game.
Yes.
Where the weather will be against you, where the stadium is packed to capacity, where the referee was not too fair. I'm being honest, referee, no. Course na in favor of Kaiser Chiefs. Sometimes na referee no quite unfair. Where a penalty is awarded against you, where a goalkeeper moves out of his line, way out of his line. But the referees assisted and say it in happen, you know. These are things on a normal day. African interclub competition a bit messy.
Sure.
So the experience thereof is more valuable than the trophy that Kotoko at the Ebefie, even though it is a very beautiful trophy. And Nano Usha Toyota Cup now share Homo Champions League now Marcus Spray won't be see honor. The can't simply at the HL. So you can't take anything away from the excited Karim Zito. Or can and Zito, you know Zito if you allow him. I say I know I call Europe down board say Europe. It has no linkage, but
the man here good coach.
He will tell you when he spoke about or a talent developer, but eventually he didn't talk about how talent development energy cap. He was excited and he wanted to show off. Is
it working?
Sure, he's working.
Afa.
There be and the entrana come up with the baby. Entrana said the baby, preseason, you know. It's kind of mini be. Me was kind of my friend has so much 500,000 because 500,000. Mexico was a jumpo. The 12th anniversary, make my from me, Nango bought cap in honor of my father, my late father. Nangi abo. But it's kind of mini be in 30. And yeah, I only had the judge as someone was a penny. It's why you're not being say, next season, a shot, Senafi, Newman Coy, and I can't go focus. Pepe better says it to Juma or Yana Debbie. When your mom could training bar, almost who could train a Zito. Training. I mean, EBITDA. You may experience the crap of the penny about 20 years. So I'll wait for Zito to finish setting up his team. Then we'll enter the Africa Interclub competition. We'll enter the the Ghana Premier League. We have a better platform to analyze the work of Zito. Not one game on Kaiser Chiefs akobo ye bebo abaso and ye bo abaso yesi ho only had to for question ye bo abaso no but the marathon league of 34 games, the FA Cup, the CAF Confederations Cup, and on a Kotoko target obi enu o dreaming. Kotoko last season were not dreaming to win this cup because they had not been invited.
Yes.
No Ghanaian team can dream so be kwa cup because you have frail. But FA Cup na there
sure.
League no okwakobo. Confederations Cup no kwakobo. The players are got toy no. Any preparations of it is not towards the President's Cup or the Toyota Cup. Towards the 3 major competitions on Bewremo. And a honor say Nyame adumna nioma etutobna fa adema Abdul Karim Zito will all sit and appreciate the kind of worker or Edema Asante Kotoko. And may assure say Zito himself, he will relish doing so well in the league, doing so well in Africa, than so kwaji Toyota Cup. At the end of the day, say about CAF Interclub competition, Nyamen Vazama, now go free first rounder. Obet conversation with supporters, oh, me kwaji Toyota Cup. But so to be quite no anymore. Nanka we cranka kwanya. But fortunately, Omaji and almost our opportunity, sir, omo everybody, as well as a Juma dream baby on him. Before you went to play the voice, you know, now me catch about the fitness of his team. Now me can actually say in the middle, midfield, no. Construction in the middle. Do was saying and How many times did they construct from the middle? Coach will tell you, say, now we're done in favor. True. Now we're done on shape the penny. And how the midfield will construct together, how they will link the defense and attack. You need and the transition man said from Emmanuel. So you need a way that you transit from the midfield to attack. You need a way that your wingers can connect with the strikers. Okay. Now going forward, no more matches no more preseason, you know. All of this it will come to shape. And Ubehu Asante Kotoko when Nyoma Atetaria Akekabu, no, we want to see that from Abdul Karim Zito. For me, winning the cup, why not? Mamina Penkra. Boys, ya swat and nothing. Send another crew as you want there. Nanabeji and Nanapekani, I saw you. Say crew as you are. Wow. How can you tell Nana? Says, yeah, you hear the sort of happy words of a catcher, but there's nobody who assess Nanapekra's leadership with Toyota Cup, yes, with President's Cup. Yes. Okay, maybe Kotoko Aje. Na ye JOT Ajman Cup. Na ye preseason. Na no ye Nana Kuredo Ajman Rollins. Papa. Late Jerry John Rollins Asiu. Then Kotoko Eji, I think the Gaka top 4. Omuji the Swag Cup. No maji bibiasa Kotoko J 4 trophies. Preseason, you know. You started season, okay, I don't move Kotoko preseason champions, okay. Right. Oh, we're off-season champions because in the preseason they did so well. Come the main season, Kotoko at that time struggled a little bit. It was the truth of the matter, and they say, Osha Asante Kotoko, board cap no Mkojiana. We all praise them. You never salute them. You be to check at their mom, but obeying and we Kotoko coach in him. Nana Penkra chairman enim sporting director ko sia pianim nan woni ai obo ai voice o ha kire captain new captain.
Okay, Samba
o see so mu nyina aka mu bom no mu page no mu timi age trophies akese no a league no worker Confederations Cup and worker. That is where we expect Kotoko to do well, but observing a better way omukobo ye na nke bae na 6-0 against Kotoko 5-0. I know how those are results we are not expecting because a bonus and then a players ben Yakotoi and a coach you why who read the message we will be Kotoko Aje Cup will be say Kotoko good players are coaching now and Diana Cup games he say any preseason matches and I say one lose the confidence of your team. And this takes me to the first voice I could do assistant coach Prince Yahusi. Or say if they win, it will take pressure off everybody. Yes. And I was opinion that's the truth. Sure. So people now begin to question, say, hey, nani Zakaria Fuseni mu eto mu na ube jawi nani ani awsha Kojo set mo adaboyi na bi na adabo no kwa no susu adodo Kotoko ndie ukotetia your number says for no mu bosi people will tell you that it clearly when you win like this, the good thing is that you have taken the pressure off everybody. Now you can focus and plan the next cup Kotoko ebe the she said ono gaka foya de hu se de zie kosi nti se no amaso a Kotoko champion of champions also be the message by Zia 3 cups nanka me ko edi kana me ya confuse am kai say FA Cup, President's Cup, Toyota Cup eti no ka say 3 cups no
me anda me kai
obi message bi ana wo kai no obi ka 3 cups
in 40 days we get 3 trophies
a message ba ko ba bia constructed kwa man tia se papa but later no so mo ba je ye bo top 4 na bia ko tibi bo no mo je ni e ko bo champion of champions no ko sha na 5 but kai se wo je 5 no na league o de wo ho a supporters didn't get just watch 5 because some pepper energy. But I love the atmosphere and everything I see at our stadium. I think that Kotoko overall put everything together. They did very well,
especially the good.
Omoba yenyom be din komo. A Drew Bray say Kotoko so e be dura. Kotoko tibi to nsafre obi no oba. No so Baba Sports Stadium. 2 weeks to the start of the season. Na Kotoko ato nsafre obi ali bi no oba. Zamalek BTP mezem baby o mayon kofo na enkane o na no mu ejina so na sek be musa no maba na ya bo big game today. Kotoko kra invitation from AS Kigali in Rwanda. AS Kigali so Kotoko mra no mu emo game say bi. I think that going forward, these are lessons that we all ought to learn and then put it together. Just one day, just maybe, we'll begin together with Japan.
Richardo